Wars collectors, welcome to another Bosk's Bounty video and welcome to the official haul video of all the merchandise that I managed to pick up whilst on holiday in Disney, Orlando, Galaxy's Edge, all those different places. So I went to loads of different places, obviously the parks themselves, but also I visited loads of Walmarts and Targets and all that kind of stuff, trying to find loads of stuff. I also managed to go to Big RedHead's Vintage Toy Shop where I managed to pick up this awesome vintage prune face. Now if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that I did do a video of the Big RedHead Vintage Toys store. So after this video, if you haven't checked it out, go and check out that video because there's loads of vintage Star Wars goodness, loads of Transformers, G.I. Joes, that kind of stuff. And that was, as I said, that is where I picked up prune face. So starting off with some of the stuff that I've got that's maybe not Star Wars. So I'm going to start off immediately with this Transformers thing here. So this is the 2-pack of Decepticon Frenzy and Laserbeak, the tape packs. Now I don't know whether people know that watch this channel, but I also am a fan of the Transformers. I used to watch it as a kid. I used to love it, and I used to have all the toys when I was a kid, and these are actually quite hard to get hold of in the UK. So when I saw this hanging on the pegs in Walmart, it might have been a Target, I can't really remember, I had to pick it up because this does look very sort of vintage style to me, and yeah, it's just something I had to pick up. So there was that. Along with that, I also managed to pick up the Soundwave himself. So here's the Soundwave. Awesome Soundwave there. This was really, really difficult to pick up when I was little. So to get this, I know it's a reissue and everything, but to get this looking like that, that is pretty damn awesome. And obviously I think you get, is it Buzzsaw? So you get Buzzsaw within the packet as well. So vintage packaging, just like it used to be back in the day. So they're my two Transformers items. Alright, so now on to some of the Star Wars items that I managed to get actually at the parks themselves. So we're going to start off with the drinks. So these are the drinks that you can pretty much just get in Galaxy's Edge, Batuu, whatever you want to call it. So there's the Coca-Cola one. Obviously there's no more drink in it, I've drunk it whilst out there. I think these were about $6 each. So I had to get one of each. So I've got the Coca-Cola one there, as you can see, pretty awesome. I've got the Sprite one there. So obviously it's in the style of the detonator, thermal detonator that Leia has and all that. And lastly, we have the Diet Coke, which I'm not a fan of Diet Coke. Got to have the full fat Coke, of course, but I wanted the bottle, so we just got the one of those. And that's those. This is probably one of the things that I'm really most pleased with. Sounds odd, but this is obviously the Mouse Droid. Now this is actually a popcorn holder. So you lift up the lid there and you buy it with a packet of popcorn that sort of sticks out the top. You go around with it hanging over your neck with that and you eat your popcorn out of there. And obviously once you've finished, it becomes a pretty cool looking Mouse Droid. So really quite impressed with this. It's got wheels and everything. We'll see it go along, and I just really like the detail of it. It's pretty expensive. I think it's about $20. You know, obviously the popcorn costs about $2. The rest of it goes on the thing itself. But I quite like that Mouse Droid. I had to have it as soon as I saw it. So it's just the sort of thing that you pick up when you're in these parks. Items that are exclusive to the park are always nice. So there's that. Also managed to pick up just the one vintage collection figure. So I picked up Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot. I got him from Walmart, I think it was. And I think he was like $12, which is a little bit cheaper than what we would pay over here. But I had to get him because I did open my one of those, but I put him in my X-Wing. And I wanted another one loose just to have standing there by himself, not actually in the X-Wing. And of course I do have another one carded as well in a star case. But this one's pretty bent up from the travels home, but it doesn't matter because I am going to open him up. Next up we have the Droid Factory 4-pack. So this apparently is the new one from the Rise of Skywalker. So we've got 4 droids there, little Dio as you can see there, and 3 astromechs. So you've got R5-2JE, which isn't R5-D4, although it looks exactly like him. And then you've got these 2 blue droids, so one with a squarer head and one with a typical R2 head. You've got R6-LE5 and R2-SHP. Now whether these guys are in the film that much, I cannot remember because I've only seen the film the once, so I can't comment on that. But I am going to review this set, so Hopefully in the coming videos I will actually get all of these droids out and review the set. There you can see the back of the box there. DO, R52JE, R6LE5 and R2SHP. And it says there, all different types of droids populate the Star Wars galaxy. Each is different and has their own unique personality and colours. These 4 new droids are all featured in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. So there you go, they do feature. How much they feature, I do not know and I can't remember. On to a couple of items that I got from the Droid Depot inside Galaxy's Edge itself. This exclusive Droid Factory that came from the Droid Depot. I have done a review of that. Check it out on my channel and I'll leave a card up there and I might even leave a link in the description below. So that's that. But I also got this pretty cool keychain. So I'll give you a nice close-up of this. So this is a Droid Depot keychain exclusive to that part of the park. And I decided to get myself an IG88 or IG11, whichever one you want. And it comes with this cool little thing there that says Batuu on it. I don't know if you can see that. Give you a nice close-up of that. But he's quite a basic droid. It's not too much detail. That's the kind of style that they went for with these particular ones. And this one was actually $9.99. So pretty pricey, but there's some weight to it. And I thought that would be quite a nice keychain to perhaps have one of my car keys or something maybe. So there you go. That's the IG88 or IG11 keychain from the Droid Depot. Whilst on my travels to Walmart, I did manage to pick up a Jabbas Palace. I actually got a couple of these. I wanted to bring some of these back because at $23, that cannot be sniffed at. These go for about £80, maybe £65, £80, something like that in the UK. Really, really hard to get hold of. So I got a couple of those because I just want to keep one for a little while, maybe trade it later on for something cool. But at $23, I just couldn't pass it up. You know, that equates to about £17 English money. Unbelievable. So I do already own one, as you know. I've done a review on it ages and ages ago. Gave my original one to my son. Then I acquired another one for too much money. I think I ended up paying £65 for it again. So I've actually paid for 2 of these in the UK for £65 each. So to get 2 more at $23, I wasn't going to complain. Couple of items that I got from on my travels. So we went to the outlets in Orlando and I managed to pick up this guy from the Disney outlet. And the only reason I got this is because I've never actually had one of these die cast things before. This is the Gonk droid, or the GNK power droid, and it's really, really heavy, but when it was reduced to $12.99 from $29.99, I just couldn't pass it up really. I thought I had to get that. It really is heavy, so I might do a review on that, but then again I might just open it and just put it on my shelf or something. Not sure if it's worth reviewing. Let me know in the comments below. I think it's just a die cast model, figurine as it were. I don't think it really does too much, but I thought it looked pretty damn cool, so I picked that up. I also picked up, as you can see, the Force Link 2 Enfys Nest swoop bike. Now the only reason I picked this up was because it was $6.99, which works out to be about £5 UK money. I think they have been down to that price in the UK, but I never managed to pick myself one up. So it was reduced from $12 at Ross's. So on my travels, I went to Ross's, I went to Target's, I went to Walmart's, and I also went to Best Buy, which is the next item on the list of things that I picked up on my trip to Orlando. And here he is. This is the IG11 from Best Buy, the Best Buy exclusive, as you can tell. No number on the side there. So again, I know a bunch of people have already done reviews on this figure, but I might do a review for it in the coming videos. Pretty cool. I actually got a couple of these, but my friend Stu wanted one, so I was happy to sort of pass on the savings that I managed to get, because I think these were $15, I want to say. Yeah, $15, which is good. My son also got one as well, so we ended up getting 3 of these guys. So that's IG11 Best Buy exclusive. And the last item on the list that I managed to pick up on my trip to Disney was the exclusive Black Series 6-inch 3-pack, where you get the First Order Mountain Trooper, the Mouse Droid, Kylo Ren and Commander Pyre from the Resistance animated TV show. So I'm not going to open this now because I am going to do a review of these guys, because in particular I did want that Mountain Trooper. He is a phenomenal figure. So, and the Mouse Droid is pretty cool as well. So to get that, exclusively in the park, $69.99 for 3 figures and a Mouse Droid. Bit on the pricey side, but very good figure, that Mountain Trooper, and obviously it's very difficult to get those figures outside of the parks. Alright then guys, so what do you guys think of the merch that I managed to pick up when I was in Disneyland and Orlando in general? Got a good mix of stuff, I think. So I got some Black Series vintage collection, I got some vintage, I got some Force Link 2, got some park exclusives, got some cool stuff from the parks themselves. I think I did pretty well. It was a really good holiday and I'm really pleased with the merch that I've managed to pick up. So let me know in the comment section below what you think of the things that I got. Thank you very much for watching as per usual, and we'll see you on the next video.